All right. Another interview today. I have Miss Sunni, the rapper. I just played her song, 3 of her songs, Lick for Lick and Rare. So go ahead and introduce yourself, Miss Sunni. And tell us how to say your name, too. Tell me if I'm saying it right.
You Sunni the rapper is what I'm known for. But yes, what's up, y'all?
Yes, thank you so much for coming on the Leela Show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell the audience and the listeners a little bit more about you.
Well, I am Sunni the rapper, straight out of H-Town. I was raised in Mo City, born in LA. And I've been rapping pretty much my whole life. I just released my single Lick for Lick. I just released.
And that's such a fun song. Are you gonna make a video?
Well, I just released. I'm getting ready to release my second project. But yes, I am getting ready to shoot a video for it.
Okay.
Just wanted to get people a little familiar with the song. Make people, want the video.
Yes, bring that anticipation for the video.
Exactly.
Okay. So how long have you been doing music?
Literally since I was like 15.
Okay, how old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
29.
Okay.
Well, my birthday's
I
in
thought
October.
you look a little younger. I
That's
thought you were younger. Okay.
Thanks. Let's go with that.
So a little bit over
25.
10 years. Okay. All right. So have you been enjoying the process of doing music so far?
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely have. This has been what I do my entire life. I went to school still, but I got my degree.
Where'd you get your degree?
Teaching and learning, EC through 6. So,
Okay, so you're a rapper and a teacher.
Right, I literally was at one point, but it was really just from my mom and my grandpa. Because around that time, no one really went to school, went to college in my family type shit. They all got, trades and skills, but like I really wanted to, make my grandpa proud, my mom proud. So I went to school, got my degree.
So are you a first generation college graduate?
Yes,
okay.
I am.
All right, well, congratulations on that.
Thank you. But coincidentally, all my uncles and aunties are very successful. They just figured out a way to do that without going to college.
It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. We respect it. Okay. So tell us about your song Lick for Lick. What inspired the song?
Well, it's a sample from an old song. Literally, I think it came out in like 03. I don't know. I learned about it later. I used to go to the gay clubs when I was like, I used to think like when I was like 15, 16, to use somebody else's ID, and I used to go to the club with my friends. And they used to always play this damn song at the end of the night.
That is, I know the song.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
they always would play that song. And like, I don't know. I just always would love to see the people dance to that song and like the vibe that song would give you. And then one day I was in a club recently this year and they played it and it like brought those memories back. And I was like, I gotta sample this. This was just like one of my favorite songs.
So that's what gave you the idea, hearing it out.
And from there I just sampled it and that's where it came from.
Okay, well yes, we love your version of the song Lick. It sounds good.
Thank
you. Sunni, do you write your own music?
Yes, I am. The only one with the pen in any of my music. I've been presented a couple of times with people to help me with things, but it just doesn't like, I don't know, it just doesn't really sit right with me, I guess. Like I come from that era of really like learning hip hop, understanding hip hop. I used to be signed to Matthew Knowles, and his number one thing with like rappers is like you gotta really know how to rap. Like he just felt like you could be a memrat is what he called it.
A what?
A memrat. So it's like an artist where that's just they're fed things. Like they're just fed things. You know what I mean? Like they might not. This thing, I want to stay right here.
My bad.
It's okay. I'm trying to make sure they can hear me. But I'm gonna just hold it. Yeah,
sorry,
basically it's just an artist that's fed their lyrics. It's not something that like necessarily they've experienced or seen or anything like that. It's just what's fed to them. And I always thought to myself, like, I don't want to be a memrat. Like, that's just never where I want to be named. You know what I mean? It sounded horrible to me. But from there, I just always prided myself in writing my lyrics and, keeping my pen fresh, keeping my mind fresh. That's why sometimes, like, if I can't think of nothing or I have a block, I just let myself go through it, because forcing stuff is, like, it's not really nothing to me that's I'm gonna end up liking, So to me, it's like I might as well just let myself go through or I try to go out and experience something. Yeah. I try to go out with my friends or go just do something so I can come up with like a different type of like just experience or see some things that I never, you know what I'm saying, I haven't seen that week or something. Like, that helps trigger my brain. When I go out and do stuff, it helps trigger my brain. Like, I might see something random. Like in one of my songs, I just said a line. It was like, stand up business like a billboard got the Midas touch. And it's because I was driving by the Midas, the place, the Cardis, you know, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And my mama used to go there all the time. And, you know, their slogan is they do it the right way. Yeah. So it's just like little stuff like that. It's like sometimes you need to go out and see some shit and remind yourself of some different vocabulary words or something. Like that ass. Like, because as a rapper, it's like all about your wordplay.
Oh,
and
definitely.
You can't, like, my number one thing is sounding the same. And sometimes I feel like, when the moment I feel like I'm sounding the same or I'm using the same words, I get frustrated and I be like, okay, let me go experience something, do something so that I can think of something else, you know? So, yeah.
So you get most of your inspiration from your raps from experiences. So you got to go out and live life.
Experiences or being with my friends and hearing their experiences. Because there's a lot of situations that I talk about that I didn't necessarily go through, but I've seen my friends go through or heard about, or we didn't talk shit together about, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel like they're one of my demographics, like they're my target audience, like my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like I want my friends to want to jam my music. Like if you don't get in the car and jam my shit, then bitch, I'm not doing something right. You know what I mean? So I try to.
So shout out to Sunni's friends, because y'all the ones that keep her going. Shout out to the friends.
Nah, they do, for real. They do, because like I said, that one song that I was just talking about, PPP, Pretty Paid and Put Up, I was literally at my friend's dinner. And we was talking our shit. It was her birthday. We was talking our shit, and she was saying something. I said, "Yes, friend, period," because we pretty paid and put up, and we got time for this. She was talking about she was having her little problem, and from there she said, "Bitch, you gotta make that a song,
right?
Pretty paid and put up, period." And she kept telling me, she said, "Write it down right now, Sunny. Write it in your notes. I'm about to write it in my notes." So she wrote it in her notes. I wrote it in mine. Literally, like 3 days later, I made a song to it.
Okay, we love the creative process. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So tell us, do you experience any challenges that come with like being a rapper?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's more so, you know, like the industry has changed from when I first started, like when I first got in the industry to now. So I've had to adjust. Like every 5 years, it's doing something different. You know what I mean? The trend is different. The sound is different. What people are ear wants is different a little. So, but what I will say is, you know, timeless music is timeless music at the end of the day. But sometimes I think with this generation, it's like now music comes with gimmick. And it's kind of hard.
What do you mean by gimmick?
Like, it's a lot of gimmicks. It's a lot of personas. Like, people have to create like a character now with their music. Versus back in the day, we didn't really care about that. We didn't even care what they looked like. We didn't even know what I didn't know what half of people looked like growing up listening to their music. I knew nothing about them.
And nothing
now
about
everybody is in your business. They want to know this. They want to know your personality. They want to see this. They want to, you know what I mean? Like now we're
they gonna do if they don't know, they gonna do their research.
No, for real. So now it's like being an artist. It's like being a billboard plastered everywhere. Like everybody got something to say. Everybody gonna be some kind of way probably talking about you, even if it's a good way or bad way. You know what I mean? Which, hey, I come from all publicity is good publicity.
Hello.
Ed used to tell us that all the time. So I don't even really be tripping. I just try to be the best me everywhere I go. I try to be genuine everywhere I go. I try to just always be a stand-up person. You know what I mean? But I want to say, I just feel like it comes with gimmicks nowadays, you know? Yes. And I'm trying to like figure out how to like put more of like my funny personality side
in your music.
Because I came from just putting music. I just feel like people just need to see the music, hear the music, of course see me, but like now I'm trying to get more into showing my personality.
Hello.
With my friends, with my girl, like just in general, my team just like in general, just try to show some things. I'm working on it. It's still a struggle, but 2025, it's coming.
Okay. I love the transparency.
Yeah, definitely got to. It ain't, look, being an artist is not easy. It's artists that are A-list dream artists who I'm not gonna say they got lucky or nothing like that, but there are certain artists that got lucky and their work ethic shows once they get up there. Like they get comfortable, they just good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I never want to be that artist. I always want to grow. Like Beyonce. I feel like Beyonce, from the moment she got into the game, she has always grown. She has never stayed still. She has never, you know what I'm saying? She might stay still to have her kid for a second, but the bitch was working behind closed doors.
Hello.
And we always see it after. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like she's never not working. If she's the #1 artist in the world and she don't feel comfortable. I don't know how these other artists be feeling comfortable. It's crazy.
Speak on it. All right. So, what do you think needs to change in the music industry? Like, just to, for the better. What do you think should change in the music industry?
I think that I'm not gonna necessarily say what needs to change. I just feel like the music industry itself needs to kind of like really pay attention more to the talent instead of the gimmicks. But I feel like no matter what, the clout part is gonna be there because this is a clout driven generation, Unfortunately, I don't really think that there's any way around that right now. I personally don't see it. But I do feel like we're getting to a point where people are now resorting back to just like good music. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like we've kind of made people who don't need to be famous. Like, we have. Just because we like I don't know, I feel like people like making fun of people and then like they go viral and then we make them big and then they can't even handle the virus. They can't even handle the fame. You feel me? Like, and that's kind of unfair to these people.
I mean, because they didn't even ask for it.
They didn't even ask for it, but
right.
We're so like, I don't know what it is about this world. Like, we just love, I don't know, man. I can't even, I'm trying to think of the right words without offending nobody.
Uh-oh. Well,
because I just see it all the time, TikTok, things like that. Like, I just be like, what? Like, why? What? How this person get, like, what? I just be trying to understand. But people relate to different things. And this world is about adjusting. Life is literally about adjusting. Every single day you wake up, you have to adjust to something because something's going to hit you that you might not have thought, or something might happen that you wasn't expecting, and you have to adjust to it. Same thing with the music industry. It's adjusting. So I wouldn't even say I can't even say change anything because nowadays it's really social media that runs the industry. It ain't even the industry. They not even the ones making the calls no more.
Right. And speaking of social media, how has it helped or like put some negativity or like how has it impacted your career?
Social media?
Yes.
It's helped my career, and it's also something that I have to master to really help my career, if that makes sense. Of course, social media is how as an independent artist, I'm getting myself out there. I'm starting to, excuse me, branch off into different markets, and people, from all over the world now is going, have heard and seen me. Even, I got a message the other day in my DM from somebody in the UK.
Okay, that's
good.
Like, you worldwide.
Right. I was like, I found your museum today, like, I've been listening to you, Like, I thought that was dope. So it just goes to show you how social media can reach, so, so many different people. So I'm grateful for that. It's also one of them things that can make or break your career. So it's kind of like, you gotta figure it out. You know what I mean? So I'm just in that
algorithm.
I'm in that stage of figuring out my algorithm, but I'm slowly just progressing, and that's all I could ask for. And I know that once I get that one piece of content or that one moment and just hit, everything else gonna trickle itself down from there. So it's just working to get that one piece, that one piece of content, honestly.
Right. So what kind of legacy do you want to leave?
I tell people all the time, I just want people to I want people to remember how I make them feel. You know what I mean? And that's why I say I always just try to be a genuine person. I try to uplift people. In my music, I want women to feel like they that beach. I want women to know that they look good, that they're rare, that they, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of these things that I say in my songs, like, I be meaning that. And I think that as women, it's so hard from social media, being judged from our bodies, to the way we dress, to the way we sound, to the way we look, to what's comfortable with us. You know what I mean? Like, it's literally nothing but judgment on the internet. You know what I mean? Like 24/7. So I just try to create a village around me and then even spread my energy onto other people so that they can uplift other women. And that's what I created with my HBIC Society, because I have fan base they call HBICs, and then I created
tell us a little bit about the HBIC Society.
Sorry, I got a sinus cold and it's coming out.
It's all good.
That's why I was trying to get college jobs. I came up here. But yeah, so my HBI Society is pretty much that. I started, when I first became a solo artist, I really just started bringing women around me that, for one, needed support or help with guidance, or we just trying to figure it out together. Some of them are artists, some of them are entrepreneurs, some of them are just regular folks, you know what I mean? Just regular women who want to support other women. And that's literally what we created. Like, and I created friendships and bonds and relationships from this. Like, people are, you know what I mean? Like, found their best friend from me, damn near. Like, or their lover from me. I damn near feel like Cupid, because I didn't created a lot of relationships.
All right.
But just in general, like that, people know when they come around me what they're gonna expect. They know it's not gonna be no weird shit. They know when they come out with me, they're gonna have a good time. They're gonna feel the vibe, and they just gonna have fun. And that's what it's all about. It's like we already go through so many stresses every day that we could come out and go outside and not think about that. Just have a stress relief fun moment, you know?
Mm-hmm.
When you go out and it's weird and people on weird energy and people on some, it's just like, why the fuck am I here? I could be at home. You know what I'm saying? Stressed about whatever else, the bill that I need to pay. Like, I'm out here for what? You know?
Yes.
Like, I just be wanting people to have a moment of fresh air when they're around me. So that's my legacy, baby. That's what you want to do.
I love it. I love it. Good vibes only. So yes, tell us, how can people get involved or join the HBIC Society?
Well, you can join my broadcast channel. It's called HBIC Society. It's in my bio. But I also put out there any type of link up that I ever have. I invite anybody that's in my HBI Society. I also have link ups. Every time I drop a single, I do link ups. It's more of an intimate type of link up where, you know, we might do like I did karaoke. We might do a hookah lounge, or just something for everyone to come meet each other, create relationships. I did a content day. Someone, you know what I'm saying, for everyone to do whatever they want. Like, it's not just about me and my content. Like, if you want something for your brand, you're trying to start a business, you know what I mean? Like, I just be encouraging people, like, to lean on one another.
Okay, so you like to give back, and I respect that as an artist. Yes. So tell us a little bit about you. Are you like in a relationship, or what's the tea on you?
Yes, I do. I have a girlfriend. We've been together 4 years now.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes. She's also my road manager.
Okay. Oh, so she's your manager.
Road manager.
Your road manager. Mm-hmm. So tell us, how does that like tie together, the relationship, and but she's still your, y'all still gotta do business. So how does that work?
Oh, it just means we always working on ourselves, because we're always in business mode, and that's my girlfriend. So it's kind of like we're creating a team together, like a low key, like a legacy. Cause she got her own shit. She got her own shit going on. She's also an entrepreneur. She also has her own brand, Houston, which is legendary to Houston. She's helped literally so many artists. You know what I mean? So it's like me coming along, and her also people seeing like what she's doing with me, how we're moving and things like that. Like, it's just building like something that's unbreakable to people. You know what I mean? I think that it's also giving hope to people as well. You know, a lot of people come to us and just like, you see one, you see the other. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like people expect certain things now out of us, and they just want to see us win. And I feel that when I'm around when I'm around people and they come to us. So it's kind of like, no matter what, we got to keep this shit pushing and going. You know, it's hard, it's stressful. Don't get it twisted. Any relationship is stressful, but on top of being in a relationship and being in your business, it's like, but we just gotta, we always bring ourselves back to each other. We try to do everything with love, and
that's beautiful. Thank you. Yes, I love it. So, do you have any dream collaborations or anybody that you'd like to work with?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I definitely am on the producer end. I always tell people this. I want to work with Sunni, because I know he's just somebody growing up that I feel like he just made such timeless classic music, and I love that. And Pharrell, them are two on the producing end that I want to work with. Everyone knows Drake is my favorite artist, so me and him got to get a song in. As far as on the female end, Megan, she's definitely the Houston, hometown hero. So I just feel like it's only right. And on the old school end, on the female side, I think it would be really dope if I could do a song with like Eve, because she was somebody that I grew up listening to, and I was always like her hardcore sexiness, because I feel like that's kind of me. It's like, I'm hardcore, but I'm sexy. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's Eve. Like, she was always kind of like in between. I feel like I'm like in between. You know what I mean? So Yeah.
Well, hopefully you get to work with them. So you say that Drake is your favorite rapper. So how do you feel about
my favorite artist right now?
Your
Tupac
favorite
is my
artist?
favorite rapper of all
All right.
time. Yeah.
So how do you feel about the backlash that Drake has been
My
getting? with the
feelings
whole
was hurt
Not Like
to the
Us
point where
song?
I
How
didn't
do you
even
feel
want to.
about that?
I just was like, damn. I feel bad because I gave into the song. But even he gave into the song. Even he said it was a great song. Wayne said it was a great song. Like, we just have to, as artists, it's so hard for us not to like applaud music at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Even if you're the butt of the joke. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, he was the butt of the joke. But I would look at it as like, y'all beef literally gave Kendrick his biggest song of his career.
Yeah.
Period. That's how I look at it. If I was Drake, I'd be like, yeah, nigga, if it wasn't for this beef, you wouldn't have this song. Still, at the end of the day, I feel like I would be winning.
Yeah, so if you were in Drake's situation, somebody made a diss about you, how would you feel?
If it became number one in the world, baby, no matter what, they're gonna have to, like, imagine if somebody didn't know who Drake was, and this is the number one song, and they like, who the fuck is Drake? What's OVO? Then you gonna go search this nigga, look at this nigga, then you gonna like something that he got because he got good music.
Yeah.
Nigga still gaining fans if you ask me. You know, it sucks because I'm sure as a man, it's hurtful, you know, like, no one wants to be the butt of a joke. No one wants to have something legendary like that. But it's just different. He on the other side of the stick this time. He did the same thing to Meek. We was back to back and all in the club that whole year. You know what I'm saying? We was,
so I guess
we was screaming that shit.
Same
shit. That's just the game.
Yeah.
The game, literally, hip hop was based off of beef. Like, we have all of the legendary albums that we have was created from beef.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just think that's
hip hop is just messy.
Hip hop is messy. It's always been messy. So I don't know. If I was him, I'd take that shit, take this little time off this year, because I feel like that's what he just should have did. Just took some time off this year and come back 2025 on some other shit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, interesting outlook. So, Sunny, tell us about any upcoming projects that you have.
Yes, I have a project that I'm going to be dropping. I think we just got the date, December 13th. Can't tell you the name yet. But I'm super excited. It's going to be a second EP.
Your second EP.
My second
Okay,
EP.
congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, I wish you all the success, and you know, I think it's going to be a great EP. Everybody's going to love it. So yes.
Thank you.
Can you tell us how can we keep up with you on social media?
At Sunni the Rapper, SUNNI, not a Y. THARAPPER, and that's also how you can get all my music. That's all my social media platforms. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, all of that at Sunni the Rapper. Subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel. I got some stuff coming, and yeah.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming, Miss Sunni, and just blessing us, and you know, having a great interview with me, and I wish you all the success, and yeah, this was a good interview.